Hi guys, it's my Netflix, and this video is literally gonna be an unpopular opinions. Now, I know I did this probably about a year and a half ago or so, give or take, but my thoughts have changed on some of these things that I said like in 2016 that I'm doing now. So like, for example, like I didn't like Ariana back then because of what she said in like 2016, but now I love her. Obviously the bitch can sing, like yeah, she's a really good person. But yeah, so without further ado, we're just gonna hop right into it. I do have a list. It's a long list. I don't know if I'm gonna do them all in this video, but we're about to find out. So yeah, like changing my mind is human nature, so I'm allowed to not like someone about something and then change my mind. I'm allowed to do that. That's human nature. But yeah, let's just get started. Okay, so the first one that I have on this list is Spotify is awful. I call it shitify. Like if you see my Snapchat story, if you have me on Snapchat, which if you don't, it's not my Alex, you should add me. I think it is really overrated. I don't like it. I like Apple Music. We just got Apple Music like probably about a week or so ago, and I really like it. So yeah. Oh, okay. This is a good one that the original Full House. Hold on. I have the series. Oh, I'm filming. Literally, I'm filming it. Like, you're up against my Full House complete series. The original Full House series is way better than the newer one. I don't like the newer one. I think it was really cliche and unoriginal, and I just didn't like the newer one. I like the original way better. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but most of the bigger YouTubers are very overrated. So like Shane Dawson, for example, I have a list, like Dolan Twins, James Charles, like a lot of them are overrated, in my opinion. Beyonce's overrated. I don't, like everyone praises her as like Queen Bee, like oh my gosh, but I don't get it. I don't understand the hype over her. She's very overhyped if you ask me. Selena Gomez is also overrated. The girl can't sing. I mean, I have a couple of her old songs, but like that's about it. I'm talking about like Disney Channel days, but like Selena Gomez and the Scene days, like those songs I really liked, but like I don't think she can sing. Maybe her vocals have improved over the years. I don't know. But it was funny because I was like watching a video of like her like vocals live and like oh my god, it was awful. But like people were like, oh, I doubt you can sing better. Like oh my god, like why don't you try and do it? But like that's not our job though. Like Selena went in it as a job and as a career. That's not our job or career. Like. So, like, how are we going to be able to do that when it's not our job or our career to do? It doesn't make sense to me, but yeah, people think it makes sense. Tomatoes are disgusting. I don't like them. They're gross, but I like tomato soup, and I don't get it. It's weird. Facetune is ridiculous. I think that Facetune is overhyped, and I think you don't need it. But obviously, that's not going to change people's minds. They're still going to do what they want to do. But it's obvious that you use Facetune compared to when they see you in person. It's kind of obvious. So why it's like they're basically saying Facetune is essentially saying that you're ugly and you need to change the way you look. That's essentially what they're saying, or like they're glorifying that you look ugly, which is kind of sad if you ask me. In the way that we've gone in society, why do people glorify plastic surgery as a good thing? I don't get it. It's not a good thing. It's not natural. Like it's weird because like Kylie Jenner, they're all literally plastic. Like, literally talentless pieces of plastic. And they get praised for being fake. And then, like, Taylor over here is, like, being praised for being fake as well when she's not, when she writes her own music. Or, like, who else is... You know, like, I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. Taylor Swift actually is underrated as a person. I know a lot of people don't like her. I think she is very underrated, though, as a songwriter as well. I think the girl can sing. I think she can write her own music pretty well, which most of your favorites probably don't write their own music, which is kind of sad. I think majority of the artists that I listen to write their own music, and it is so refreshing to hear it coming from their heart instead of like 10 other co-writers and them like on one song. I think that's kind of sad. Yeah. Rap music is overrated. I do have my fair share of rap songs that I like. Like I like Nicki Minaj a lot. I really do like Nicki Minaj. But I feel like rap as a whole is very overrated. I feel like people hype it up too much. It's not that good. You can't understand what they're saying a lot. They say words that I don't like and don't use. So that's kind of like sad if you ask me. Vine is overrated too. I never got the big deal with Vine. I've never really cared about Vine when I was leaving. I kind of took it as any other day. I didn't really give a shit. Yeah. I think everybody needs to respect everybody no matter what. No matter what gender, no matter what color you are. I think everybody needs to respect everybody no matter what. Just no matter what. No excuses. You need to accept everybody and respect them. BTS is also overrated. They're a Korean pop group. Like... They're overrated. Sorry. They just are. I'm not sorry, but they are overrated. Cheese and milk are disgusting. Like, I can only have milk with, like, chocolate, cereal, tea, etc. I can't have milk with like playing with like spaghetti or some shit. I think that's disgusting. Cheese, I like mac and cheese though, like, and I will like take it off my pizza sometimes. It depends on what mood I'm in. Ketchup and mustard are gross too. I've never had ketchup, but I think it's disgusting. Which probably makes sense because I don't like tomatoes, so that probably makes sense. Okay, this is probably the biggest one of them all. When you think that Taylor, all she does is write about her exes, that is not true, and I will like have a list here if I remember, providing that that is not true and your statement is invalid, because it's not true, literally. The fact that you say that means that you can't make your opinion based on your own opinion or your own thoughts, and that means that you are so stuck up everybody else's ass, so you go with what they say, you go with the general public says, because that is simply not true. Like, you don't listen to her music, so like you know that's not true unless you listen to her music. I never thought those things when I was listening to her. Like, I knew that. Actually, it's like majority of her songs aren't about her exes, but the media says otherwise. But like majority of her songs are not about her exes, which is really weird and kind of dumbfounding in a way that people think that still. Like, listen to her music and then you would realize that that's not the truth. And that just goes to show that you can make your own opinion by listening to the actual music versus listening to what people say, or like going about what people say. You have to listen to them versus, you know, listening to it on your own by your own. Like, I don't get it. How people say they love the Kardashians for no reason. They literally have no talent. What do? They're all talentless pieces of plastic. Literally every single one of them, or at least most of them. I don't follow them on anything. I don't pay attention to what they do. Oh, this is a good one. How people get hate for being themselves while others get praise, like the Kardashians, for being literally plastic. Like, I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. I'd rather be loved for who I am than hated for who I'm not. And I love that quote. I would rather be... I just love that quote. It speaks like volumes, that quote does. Okay, this is another unpopular opinion. I like the Catch Me Outside girl. And she does rap, you know, she does have talent, she can sing. But I also like her as a person. I think she's very honest and very upfront. And I really like that in a person. I really do. So I like her a lot. And then do unto one as you want it unto you, right? Like, if you're gonna be a bitch to someone, you're probably gonna get that back. If you're gonna be nice to someone, you'll probably get that back. Like, don't be an asshole and then expect someone to be nice to you. You know, is what I'm trying to say here. Stick up for yourself. You know? You know. Okay, this is a little bit of a controversial one as well. Teachers do take advantage of their authority. They can talk down to you and yell at you all the way out, but the second you do it back to them, it's disrespect. Not only it's hypocritical, it's basically saying, hey, don't stick up for yourself. Or, like, same thing with dress code, like, how people aren't supposed to wear certain things because of dress code, they're basically saying, hey, you can't be yourself here, or you can't express yourself here. That's basically what they're saying. So, basically, how are they getting ready for the real world when they're basically saying you can't be yourself? It's kind of sad if you ask me. Frosting is really good. A lot of people that I hear, don't like the cupcakes. I mean, they don't like frosting on cupcakes, so they'll take it off. I, on the other hand, love frosting. I think it's really good. But yeah, that is all I have for unpopular opinions. If you want another one, definitely let me know in the comments below. I will definitely do another one. Please make sure to subscribe, follow me on all my social media, Twitter, Snapchat, Tumblr, Instagram, all that jazz. And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye, guys.